Hello, this is Dave Dio, Engineering Support Manager here at Arcom Digital. Today, I want to demonstrate how to precisely measure OFDM harmonics using a NavPlus with firmware version N3.29.6. N3.29.6 was originally released on January 9th, 2017, and it was the last release featuring the Spectrum Scanner option. Now, because the Navigator Plus internal clocks are GPS referenced, we can use the Spectrum Scanner's zoom feature to precisely measure RF carrier frequencies. Let me demonstrate. Here I have a Navigator Plus with firmware N3.29.6. It's mounted in a cradle on my bench. I have no power connected to it, and I have GPS connected to the truck port. I'm going to turn the power on. You should quickly see the GPS sync flag appear on the top indicator bar. It takes 1 minute for the Navigator Plus to synchronize its internal clocks with the GPS satellites. GPS OK means that the internal clocks are now synchronized. Notice I have the Navigator Plus in walk mode. This is achieved because I do not have any power connected to my cradle. If you would like, you can now remove the Navigator Plus and use the walk port. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave it in the cradle so that we can see what's happening. I'm going to plug in my cable drop with normal cable drop signal levels, and I'm going to select Spectrum Scanner. Next, I'm going to select the band that I'm interested in. Right now I'm in the arrow band. I can select mid or LTE. I'm going to select LTE. I'm going to let it scan one time and select list. I'm interested in channel 110, so we're going to press down so that I can select channel 110. Press enter, and here you see the 6 megahertz bandwidth representation of an OFDM channel at EIA channel 110 frequency, center frequency of 711 megahertz. And I have 2 pilots. I have one here, that's on the band edge of channel 110. And I have one here, more towards the center. And I have markers. Right now my marker is on my upper frequency carrier, and I can adjust the marker by pressing the arrow key. I'm interested in the lower frequency marker at first. There we're at the top of the lower frequency harmonic. And I'm going to press zoom. And very quickly, it gives me a frequency of 710.359883. That would be the lower frequency harmonic in the channel 110 6 megahertz span that we would use for OFDM detection. Now, to find the next carrier, we must back all the way out to the main menu. Back, back, exit, back to the main menu. Notice GPS said no, and now it's resyncing. If you have the Navigator Plus in the cradle connected to GPS, you don't have to worry about this. But if you have the Navigator Plus in your hand in walk mode, then you need to install it back into your cradle for a minute so that you can resync with GPS. Okay, the internal clocks are synchronized with the GPS satellites. I'm in walk mode. I have my cable drop connected to my walk port, and I'm going to select Spectrum Scanner one more time. Again, select the band of interest. Let it scan one time. Select list. Down arrow, or you also have page down and up on these buttons here. I'm going to page down. I'm on channel 111 there. I want 110. There's 110. Press enter. I've already measured that harmonic. I'm going to measure this upper harmonic right now by pressing zoom, and I'm measuring 713.999879 megahertz. Back, exit back to the main menu, and we're done measuring the 2 OFDM harmonic frequencies, 710.359 883 and 713.999.879. Those are the two frequencies that you would want to install in your OFDM detection Navigator Plus. Let's take a quick look on a spectrum analyzer. I'm going to plug my cable signals in, and here I have the 710 megahertz harmonic, the lower frequency harmonic, and I've got a very narrow span of 200 kilohertz, and my resolution bandwidth is 2 kilohertz, and I'm going to look for the frequency of the peak carrier, and I'm measuring 710.359877. Well, on the Navigator Plus, we measured 710.359883. Well, let's see, that's 83 to 77, that's 6 hertz difference, well within the accuracy of the Navigator Plus. And let's measure that upper frequency harmonic. There's my carrier, find the peak, and I'm measuring 713.99989 megahertz. That's 10 hertz difference. Again, well within the frequency tolerance of the Navigator Plus. So there was a quick overview of how to use version N3.29.6 loaded into a Navigator Plus to precisely measure the harmonic frequencies of your OFDM channel. If you have any questions regarding this procedure, please feel free to contact Dale Gainey, Edgar Canales, Rick Garth, or myself.
Hello, my name is Rick Garth, Sales Engineer with Arcom. I'll be assisting you on how to navigate through our website to get to Sales Manager coverage area and contact information, and also Sales Engineer coverage map and contact information. First, open the web browser and enter in the URL arcomdigital.com. When you hit enter, you'll get to our home page. Click on Resources. This will take you to our Info Hub. The Info Hub includes various resources such as the Arcom Library, Arcom Academy, Arcom User Guides, and Arcom's Install and Update. Next, at the bottom of the right of the web page, click on Service and Support. At the bottom of the page, you will notice you can click on Sales Territories and Sales Engineering Territories. Sales territories will represent in color code the sales managers responsible for your coverage area, the sales managers that can assist with pricing of filters and Arcom digital products. Next, you have Arcom Sales Engineering Territories. This will show Arcom's representatives for the coverage areas when you need assistance with training and technical support.